The core group on Sri Lanka, including Canada, Germany, Montenegro, North Macedonia and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, have tabled a resolution on Sri Lanka at the 40th session of the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva.
The resolution is titled UNHRC 40L.1, Promoting Reconciliation, Accountability and Human Rights in Sri Lanka, reaffirming Human Rights Council Resolutions 30/1 of 1st October 2015 and 34/1 of 23rd March 2017 on promoting reconciliation, accountability and human rights in Sri Lanka. The draft resolution 40/1 welcomed the positive engagement of the Government of Sri Lanka with the High Commissioner and the Office of the High Commissioner since October 2015. The resolution says it recognizes the strong role played by Sri Lanka's democratic institutions in the peaceful resolution of the political situation that arose in Sri Lanka from October to December 2018. It reads that it welcomes, quote, the establishment of the Office on Missing Persons in September 2017 and the appointment of its commissioners in February 2018 and the assumption of its work to fully implement its mandate, unquote. The resolution adds that it notes with appreciation, quote, the return of some private land previously occupied by the military to civilian ownership while recalling repeated public commitments by the Government of Sri Lanka to release all private land occupied by the military to enable local populations to resume livelihoods, unquote. The resolution requested the Office of the High Commissioner to continue to assess the progress on the implementation of its recommendations and other relevant processes related to reconciliation, accountability and human rights in Sri Lanka, and to present a written update to the Human Rights Council at its 43rd session and a comprehensive report, followed by a discussion on the implementation of Council Resolution 30/1 at its 46th session. Sri Lanka is expected to co-sponsor the resolution 40/1. Meanwhile, a 5-member delegation is set to take wing to Geneva to attend the 40th session of the Human Rights Council. The delegation has been decided on following consultations held with President Maithripala Sirisena yesterday by Foreign Minister Tilak Marapana. This team will comprise of Tilak Marapana, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, who will head the delegation, and he is said to be joined by Dr. Sarath Amanugama, Dr. Suren Raghavan, Ravinatha Arya Singha and A. Narin Pulle. The consideration of the report of the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights on promoting reconciliation, accountability and human rights in Sri Lanka that was made public last week will take place on the 20th of March 2019, while the draft resolution on Sri Lanka on the same theme, which Sri Lanka has signed up to co-sponsor, is scheduled to be taken up on the 21st of March 2019. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the delegation will also be joined by Sri Lanka's Permanent Representative to the UN in Geneva, ALA Aziz, Deputy Permanent Representative to the UN in Geneva, Samantha Jayasuriya, and other relevant officials of the Sri Lanka Permanent Mission in Geneva.
Speaking at the 40th regular session, leader of the Tamil National People's Front, Gajendra Kumar Ponnambalam, expressed the following views.
However, ever since the passing of Resolution 30/1, which the Government of Sri Lanka co-sponsored, it has consistently rejected the need for such criminal justice accountability. The Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, speaking to Tamil victims whilst these very sessions were underway, publicly called on them to forgive and forget as a response to the victims' demand for criminal justice. When Sri Lanka has so consistently rejected the need for criminal accountability, it is amply clear that the Human Rights Council is not going to be able to deliver on this core demand of Tamil victims. To point to other matters on which the government has shown token action as progress and to perpetuate the facade that Sri Lanka is committed to accountability is not only dishonest but is sinister.